Ms. EKlass has been making moves in the entertainment business here in Indianapolis, from hosting events, modeling, and radio. You can catch her on air at one of Indy's newest radio stations, 93.9 The Beat. We met up with her during her show. Check it out.
Oh my goodness, so much going on. And you know, I keep talking about the celebrities and their couples and their breakups and makeups and all this good stuff. Well, it looks like there may be trouble in paradise for Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna Doll. For more celebrity sleaze, check it out right now at 939thebeat.com.
Hey everybody, it's Sierra and I'm here with Ms. EKlass from 93.9 The Beat. So what has been some of your highlights while in radio?
Woo! Let me tell you. So I have a crush on T.I. Oh my goodness. So I got to interview him. When I say, I was literally sitting here and I had to, at first I was like this the whole time. Like, because the interview hadn't started yet, but I was just freaking out. But he was so funny. I had a phone out because I had my notes in my phone. He said, "What you doing with that phone?" And I was like, "You know, I have my notes." He said, And he said, "You better throw that phone. Oprah doesn't use a phone when she does her interviews." And I was like, "You're right." And I just threw the phone. He was like, "Dang, I didn't mean for you to literally throw the phone." But I did. I just flung my phone. Like, whatever he said, yes. You know, I've done plenty of interviews with different people, but it was just T.I., honey.
Have you ever had a chance to interview an artist that was not as easy to talk to?
Yeah. Gucci Mane, honey. So he was funny. He was really funny. He was cool to interview, but he tried to hit on me at the same time. And so it was awkward.
So since your radio station now plays older music, do you have a wider variety of what you can play versus before?
We're the most nonstop music in indie. So we're doing primarily throwbacks, but you'll hear like this in the background, Wale PYT that's playing. It's a new song. So you'll hear new tracks speckled in, but you're still getting primarily throwbacks. It's been proven that those familiar songs, the hits, the mainstream tracks are what get more response. People are more familiar with them. They get more excited to hear them. It's like a nostalgia behind it. It's like, oh my goodness, I remember that song and blah, blah, blah. I love the whole idea. Like when this format, when they came with the station, I was just overwhelmed with excitement because it was just something new. It was refreshing. And this is like my favorite thing to listen to. If you listen to my iPod, throwbacks, like primarily throwback. That's what I have. So this for me was just, it was perfect. It was match made in heaven, honey.
So we were back here behind the scenes and we were kind of learning the controls. Can you explain a little bit about your breaks and when you are live, when we're hearing you on the radio?
One thing people don't understand in radio, so let's take an hour for example. I may talk a total of 1 minute. Like for the whole hour, because you have to figure in, you have music, you have advertising. That's the thing that you're really hearing more of. The breaks are quick, concise, to the point, and you're back to the music. So, you know, I just basically turn my mic up. I say what I'm going to say. I turn it back down, and that is it. You know, it's simple, it's quick. So a lot of radio, you have a lot of quote unquote downtime. I know they don't probably like to say that, but we use it, you know, figuring out things to talk about for your next breaks, doing show prep, or doing any type of production thing you may have to do in between, or, you know, you find ways to utilize your time, but a lot of downtime.
So do you have to be careful of certain things that you say on air since you are affecting and you have a lot of listeners across the state?
Absolutely. This is the downfall in radio. It's a lot of stuff that you do have to watch saying, or, you know, even when it comes to posting on your social media, you have to be mindful of it. It's like we always have to have a filter on at all times, because no matter if we're off the air or on the air, we're still on. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. No,